Hey everybody. I forgot to turn on my tea, but I'm going to get me a glass of tea, a cup of tea. Uh-oh, I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm going to get my tea out of the refrigerator because I have a big pitcher. I make sun tea. Have my pitcher of tea. I'm going to pour it in my little cup. And then I'm going to go out on the porch. I have naked arms today, but it could start raining just any time. Here comes a dog. I got to go get my stand. Uh-oh. Dropped something. Oops. And I think I'm about ready to put the phone in the holder. Will it stay or will it fall out? Who knows? Yep. Then a sunbeam. We just had little visitors up here. Jack and John Scroy brought Luke up here to help with unloading Robert's new chipper. So Robert's going to be cleaning up the yard. We're excited. It is something for a phone that sits on a mic stand. It's something Michael told me to get, and I got it, and it works like a charm. I like to put ice in my tea, but the tea's cold already, and I really like to chew on the ice. My grandmother chewed on ice. She wore her teeth out chewing on ice. But I don't need to chew on ice with a temporary crown in, so I've got to be a little more reserved when it comes to that. Something is already eating my basil plants. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Anyway. Let's see. Lisa, if you'll send me an email to flylady@flylady.net or put it in here where I can post a link to this little clip thing, I'll go in and find the link to it, and then that way you can get it. But it's a little on-stage mic stand, and this fits on this mic stand, and it works kind of well. Somebody finally got their hair cut. Good job, Denise. I know I hadn't had a haircut since January. 90 degrees in Georgia. Well, I think it could rain any minute now. I think I just killed a bug and it bit me. Still a good day in the neighborhood. Markets are going nuts in a good way. There's a cat over there. Luca came to see the cat. Luca wanted to see the cat, and the dog's cleaning the cat's ears. They're kissing. They think they belong together. The cat raised the puppy, and they play like they're puppies. They're good critters. Tulip's been in the pond. She's wet. But it's time to take a break, folks. Grab your tea. I'm not drinking hot tea right now, but I have I have cold tea. But I have an announcement. And I don't even have a picture to show you, so you're going to have to go look at our website. We have calendars available to order. The email just went out. Calendars are available to order now. We're not going to have them in the fly shop for a couple of weeks. Could be as much as 3 weeks, but I know it's going to be 2 weeks because our printer in Asheville has been shut down big time. They've been shut down. Their computer people have been working, but their printer people have not been working. So they have everything ready to go, but they've got the covers done, but they said, and they're really good at sticking to what they say. In fact, we can usually count on things to be ready a little bit earlier than what they tell us. Somebody can drink hot tea and coffee even at 110. Yay for the calendar. So we have the big calendar and we have the little calendar. So we have the little purse calendar, we have the big calendar, and then you can order the sticker kits to go with it. And you know, if you order something else in the fly shop at the same time, all of that will be shipped, but we'll just be holding the orders for the calendars, and then we'll ship them out at no extra charge. Yep. Just get them out to you. I've been told that lots of times. One time we went to, what have you got? What have you got, Tula? What have you got? Come here. Come here. Ah, she's got something. I don't know what she's got. Looks like a piece of bread. We were at a movie theater. I think I've told this story before, but we were at this movie theater, and it was when I got this tooth crown. It was about that same year. Justin was 16, and we were at this movie theater watching a Stephen King movie, Misery, and Kathy Bates was in that movie. But at the beginning of that movie, we were at war. We had gone to war. There were bombs flying, all kinds of stuff. And they played the national anthem, and nobody stood except me. I stood up and put my hand over my heart, and I recited the pledge of, well, I stood there and as they sang the national anthem. And Justin told the story last week, I think, when he sat on the porch with me. And Justin didn't get up, so he said, "Mom, get down. Nobody else is standing." I said, "When the national anthem plays, you stand. You stand." So he and Richard Allen stood up, and when we left the theater that day, and then the rest of the theater stood up. I mean, it only takes one person to start something positive. That's why I was being positive this morning. We can change the way people are. We just have to exude positiveness. We can do this. We can do it in our hearts. You know, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, and sometimes we have to fake it till we make it. And that's a good thing. So we walked out of the movie theater, and this lady looks at me, and she looked back, and I said, no, she said, "You look just like Kathy Bates." And I said, "Well, I'm not Kathy Bates." But it was funny, and it's something to talk about. Now, Kathy Bates can play me when they do a movie about Fly Lady. How about that? Wow, y'all are just giving testimonials all over the place. All over the place. Well, it's just a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's not raining right now. I could use a little rain. Yeah, I could use a little rain. And I am just enjoying today. It's just it's June the 5th. Y'all mark this down in your calendars. This is a turning point for our country. Yeah, Robert's a good writer. He is a really good writer. And you know what else is better than that? His writing? He's a good speaker too. When I was a county commissioner and we were running for office at the same time, I hated to follow him in a speech. Hated it. Kathy Bates can have a southern accent. They're wanting me to read Sync Reflections. And, you know, I told them this morning, I just don't have it in me to travel to New York City or somewhere to be recorded, to read. I just don't think it's safe for me to do that right now. I'm not going to go into a big city. I'm not going to do it. So I gave them permission to look for somebody with a southern accent to read my book. Y'all, that took a lot. That took a lot for me to do that, just so you know. It took a lot for me to say, somebody else can read my book. Yep. I kind of have my own studio, but it's not a good soundproof studio. And I'm not the greatest reader in the world. What I know about reading out loud, Leanne Ely taught me. She taught me. So I remember scallops. That's how I remember it. From conjunction to comma. From conjunction to comma. And she put scallops on the easel when we were reading Body Clutter together. It's just a comfortable day. I put on a tank top. I put a shirt on over. But today it's just hot and muggy. We haven't turned our air conditioner on yet. I got the fan going. And I'm at home. And y'all are family, so. Do y'all know how long it takes to read a book? To read your own book? And it takes a good 5 to 6 days of being away from you. And right now, I can't do that. I can't go to New York. I can't go to a sound studio somewhere. Can't do that. I'm not going to do that. If they want to wait until all this mess is over with, that's a different story. But I'm not flying on a plane. I'll drive anywhere. But I don't want to be away from you. Was Robert ever on here with you? He has never been on here to talk. No, he has never been on here with me to talk. He said hi a couple of times, but I might be able to talk him into being on with me. Yep, things, you can't have any, when you're reading a book, when I listen to a lot of books, y'all, I can tell when they've stopped for the night and they start up the next day. I have a good ear for this. And you have to kind of eat the same thing every day. It's weird. It's weird stuff. You have to stay fully hydrated. It's hard to read your own book. Because here's why it's so hard. You know what you said in that book, and then you paraphrase it. And they stop you and say, that's not what you wrote. So an editor had a hold of it and changed the words up a little bit and took out a few so's. Well, we'll see. They wanna try to hire somebody. They have to pay me to read my own book. And Robert's been on stage and done speeches at conferences that we've had, them Fly Fest we call them. He's been there and done that, but sun's come out and I can't see anything. So drink up, enjoy your tea. Go check out the calendars. I got me a new watch band for $6. It's pretty. I think it's like all different colors. I really like it. I wanted something summery. The leopard print is good for wintertime, but I want something perky for summertime. Yep, perky for summertime. I'm glad it's summer. I want stuff to grow. Want stuff to grow. Anyway, it's the front porch day. It's a good day. What are y'all doing for date night? Do you know yet? The kids are going to the lake again. They're going to have some fun. And I've got one eye that is watering like crazy, and I can't figure it out. Wise Women's tea is the best. I'm going to make me a picture of Wise Women's cold tea. Kathy drinks it cold. I have had it cold after it's been warm for a while. But I've never made it to be iced tea. But Kathy loves it like that. If they're in New York, they have to find people that are union people and all that stuff too. I think authors get special permission to read their own book. But I don't want y'all to be upset if I don't read my own book. But right now, me being here for you every day is the most important thing. I don't need to make the money off of reading it right now. I don't need the, don't want, I mean, money's good, don't get me wrong. But being away from you for 5 days, well, really be about a week, I can't do that. I really can't do that. Y'all say a prayer for Ben. He's really, the chemo has kicked his butt this time. It's kicked his butt, so keep him in your prayers. So drink up. Peppermint tea. I would like to grow some mint, but it would go nuts. So I'd have to put mint in a bucket of some kind. Yep. Spaghetti squash. And one time I saw a recipe for spaghetti squash, and you cut it, the squash, and take the seeds out and put it upside down, cut side down in your crock pot, and then pour your can of spaghetti sauce around it, and it steams it. And I thought, well, that's a wonderful way to do it. And then you lift the spaghetti squash out of there. It's still got the little bit of the flavor of the spaghetti sauce in it. And it was just a good way to cook it. Now, Leanne made me something the other night, and I don't think the boys liked it too well, but Leanne and I thought it was amazing. They made mashed potatoes for the boys, and for our mashed potatoes, well, they had it too. She took some frozen cauliflower, little bitty pieces like cauliflower rice, and the mashed potatoes were still hot, and she put 2 or 3 cups of this cauliflower rice in the mashed potatoes, and it cooked it in it, and it had a little bit of crunch but not much, and that was really good. I mint in the planter. That's a good idea. That is a real good idea. I think I'm gonna go shopping on my basement shelves and see if I've got any planters. I would like some planters up here. Yep. Well, everybody, my watch has quit working for some reason. I don't know why it's quit working. I can't see the time. I don't know what time it is. Who knows what time it is? There, it's starting up. I don't have any metal coffee cans. We get it in the bags. Robert made me a watering pitcher last night out of a kitty litter container. I needed something to water my tomatoes, and I've got a salsa patch. So it's got hot peppers and Roma tomatoes and cilantro. I put cilantro in and yeah, so, oh, somebody coming down the driveway. Have I ever made wine? I have not ever made wine. No desire to make wine. None whatsoever. I've been given homemade wine. One person took a milk jug full of homemade plum wine, and they filled the milk jug up 3/4 of the way and then froze it and poured the wine off of that, and that was like a liqueur of some sort, like a dessert wine. But it was good for cooking with. Salsa patch, yep. Have a salsa patch. Justin knew exactly. There's Celia. Big plane flying over. Cat, what are you chewing on? He's eating one of my plants. I have the prettiest calla lily at the office, y'all. It is the color of our new calendar. And our new calendar, you know, last year they were hot pink. This year they are purple. The most amazing, beautiful purple color. purple. There's my friend Donna. Lemonade season. Yeah, Robert loves lemonade made with you know how they make it at the fairgrounds? You take the juice of the lemons and you make up a simple syrup. That's just sugar and water, and you bring it to a boil. You can find recipes for simple syrups. And you put it over crushed ice. Now, he used to have a choir director that served them something called choir punch. Oh my goodness. You can get snockered on choir punch, I'm telling you. You take a can of lemonade, one of the frozen lemonade, Minute Maid lemonade, and instead of mixing it with water, you mix it with port wine. That's some strong stuff. And then you pour that over crushed ice. And talk about, I only had it one time and I didn't do it again. Never again. There's Miss Kaylee. Hey, Miss Kaylee, are you learning anything from your Aunt Marla? Tell us how old you are. I like sangria too, but I think I like the fruity stuff. Maybe she'll answer us. There is so much to learn about thyroid. Leanne knows about thyroid. I'm telling you, that woman's been through it with her thyroid. She always learns something. Yeah, lemonade's good. We like just plain old. We have one of those soda streams. I gave it for Robert for his birthday one year. And we have this soda stream, and it makes carbonated water. Makes fizz water. We call it fizz water. Patty's asking Kaylee how old she is. She's 12. I thought she was about 12. That's a big girl. What was I talking about, y'all? I got sidetracked. That's okay. Lemons. Yeah. So we make lime water. We make lime fizz water, and we get this bottle of key lime juice. It's in a yellow bottle at the grocery store, and he puts it over just the carbonated water over crushed ice with a squirt of key lime in it. Now that is a special, special, special treat. No alcohol in it, nothing. Just lime water. Growing a lime tree, wow. So drink up. Every ounce of water you drink, including your tea, counts toward your drinking your water. So this is about 10 ounces. This is about a 10-ounce cup. We use just the juice that you squirt in there, like from a bottle. I can really read your comments out here better than I can read them in the studio. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I'm telling you. And if y'all haven't checked out our supplements, please do that. And Leanne has a ton of supplements. Y'all, she's got everything we need to start our sprint on on Monday. We do the hot mount sprint on Monday. She did a jump start on her sprint because of being locked up so much, but she's got Crave Crusher and all kinds of stuff to help you with cravings when you go on a change in your menu plan. I don't like to call them diets, y'all. Don't like to call it a diet, but we're doing the hot melt sprint next week. That means we'll be eating our greens. There's Miss Annette. You know, I still have a little piece of that plant you gave me many years ago, 20 years ago. And it's called something leek. Tell us what it's called, Annette. Something leek. Porch leek, or anyway, it's a little type of an aloe plant, and it's beautiful. It's variegated. She used to be a clerk for Robert when he was a judge. Get signed up, Leanne says. Let's all get on the sprint. This will be fun. Get thousands of us in there doing the sprint together. Eating right and sharing our successes with each other. Yeah, when you're eating keto, you really don't have cravings. It's amazing. You cut out the sugar and all your cravings go away. I don't know if we'll be having any chewable vitamins. Don't know. We hadn't thought about it, have we, Leanne? But I've got the Core 4 supplements and the tea and the Fly Shop, and Leanne's got all the other things. And she has gone all in, y'all. She is ready, because you really can't trust some of the supplements that you get online on Amazon. Leanne says she has food for me. Is coffee a diuretic and count as water? Yeah, it counts as water. Anything you drink that's liquid counts as water, as those ounces. But we start the sprint next week. And it's good to drink a little bit all day long. Set your timer. Every time you go to the bathroom, I like to start with 2 glasses of water in the morning, 2 cups of water. It's just little cups in the bathroom. I drink one when I get in the bathroom, and I drink one before I leave the bathroom. And that gets the pump primed, y'all. Patty hates it when I talk about pee. But that gets the pump primed, so every time you go to the bathroom, you drink another cup. And it just keeps you going. And every time you go to the bathroom, you can do the same thing with, you go to a different bathroom every time you have to go pee, and then you can swish and swipe in there if you've got lots of bathrooms in your house. Dirty fast is good. I like to use sausage as a dirty fast. Oh, True Lemon is good too. I put it on eggs, y'all. That True Lemon, if you do some sunny side up eggs, you fry them in a pan or in butter, and you put them in your bowl, sunny side up, and then you put some True Lemon on top of it and stir it up, you've got hollandaise sauce. The tea is not here yet, but it will be by the end of the month. I've been shopping on eBay, y'all. I can find some good clothes. Like a tank like this is $5. Free shipping too. I love to get my summer clothes on eBay and my winter clothes on eBay. I hate to go to a store to shop for clothes. In fact, they've been closed. 2 pounds. It's amazing what a dirty fast will do. You have to work up to it. Nope, the decaf's not in yet. You have a brand of clothes that you like. I'm not going to tell you my brand because y'all will take them all from me. I'll tell you. They sell it on QVC. It's called Denim and Company, D&C. And the sizes are true. They hold up well. And Leanne and I hate to shop. You know why we hate to shop? Well, we like to go to the fresh market. We could stay in the fresh market for 2 hours, y'all. And it's about time we made another run to the fresh market. We got some of the best salmon. Oh my goodness. Salmon and a blue cheese that was to die for. I don't like clothes off of Amazon, but I really like to find the brand names that I like. And Susan Garver is another brand that I like that is made well. I'm real picky about how things are made. And I have a certain type of jeans, and I've taught Leanne how to buy these jeans on eBay, and she likes those jeans too, and they're not your daughter's jeans. So we won't pay $100 for a pair of jeans, but we'll pay $20. And eBay has them, but you gotta know what you're buying. You gotta know, and that you like that brand. Somebody's asking about the blue cheese. What do they say? How about that blue cheese? Oh, that blue cheese. Leanne froze. She grated it up and froze it, and we had it on a steak the other night for her birthday. She and I are the only ones that really love it. And it was amazing. But you can find any brand. You can find anything on eBay. I'm with Heidi. $30 is about my limit too. Well, when you go into the fresh market, it is a special treat for me and Leanne to go shopping together when we go get our hair cut. I just don't go to stores, and I don't know when they have sales, and I'm not going to get the email that says they're on sale. But I can go on eBay and find anything, buy it now, and not have to bid on it or anything. I just buy it now. It's a good day in the neighborhood. In fact, eBay is my friend Annette. That's how she quit working at the clerk's office. She'd go to yard sales on a Friday and Robert went yard selling this morning. He didn't find anything. He called it a water haul. But Annette used to go to yard sales, and she would sell things she found on eBay, and she would make almost as much as she made being a clerk. I don't like to try anything on either. Yeah, I need a haircut too. But isn't this our badge of honor that we haven't gone to the hairdresser? And it's hot. Yep. We all need some summer stuff. I had a limit of $100 to spend on some summer clothes, and I spent it. And you gotta budget yourself. You just have to budget yourself. And if you look at the measurements if you go to their websites of the clothes, this brand name that you like, they will give you measurements. And always measure yourself so you know exactly where you are. It's a good thing. That's what Martha Stewart would say. Well, that red-headed skunk look, that is a badge of honor. There comes that big old truck again. I'm reading your comments. Well, I love you all. I will see you in the morning at 11 o'clock. We've just fiddled the afternoon away. Life is good. Life is good. Did Leanne say Mark was doing her hair? Oh my. Every time you say yep, I get on the rebounder. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yep, 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 yep. Y'all are funny. She's funnier. See y'all later. Love you all. Big hug. See you in the morning. It's date night tonight. Maybe build a fire, roast some marshmallows, burn up some papers, clean something out. Have a fire, but make sure it's okay to burn stuff where you are. We've had a little rain, so we're good. And I live in a rainforest. Yep. See you later. Bye.